All right, everybody, welcome to Money Finance Freedom, your ticket to financial freedom. Today we have three stocks to keep on your watch list this week. The first of those stocks on our list is CCIV. This stock has nearly doubled in the last week on rumors of a merger with EV company Lucid Motors. As with every SPAC, there are doubts that the company will actually emerge. Lucid is an early stage electronic vehicle company. They recently unveiled the state of the art Lucid Air. That is not the main pull of Lucid though. The company has been supplying the battery packs to every car in the electric championship racing field. They have now put this in their new sedan. Lucid is looking to enter the retail automotive industry as well as the EV racing industry. CCIV would likely skyrocket if the news of the merger is confirmed. If it is not confirmed, it may drop slightly regardless. There is no reason to sell this stock right now. Now, we're going to go ahead and take a look at the Yahoo Finance page for CCIV. The reason we're going to do this is because I want to show you, as well as with all of our other stocks today, the outlook for CCIV. And what I mean by this is today, all of the 1 year estimated targets for the three stocks we're going to be looking at are not available on Yahoo Finance. The reason for this is on relative volume, time in the market, or overall inability to predict 1 year's target. Now, with CCIV Churchill Capital Corp, we're going to see that the relative trading volume is extremely high as of recent dates. Now, this is because news articles have been coming out about the merger, really boosting that volume. Now, CCIV has been around for quite a while, looking to invest in the EV or technological space in a retail capacity, but they have not been able to find the right company. Now, as of late, you are going to see that there are a few board members that share positions on both Capital Corp CCIV as well as Lucid Air. Now, this is really important because we know there is an open line of communication. Recently, when asked if the merger would go through, one of the representatives for CCIV stated that it is absolutely not a done deal. Now, of course, it's not a done deal. When this information came out to the public, we saw a massive drop off in CCIV. We're going to go ahead and look at the chart for when that happened. So if we look over here on the last day the market was open, we're going to see that we have a large decrease in the morning. We have another large spike as we saw that buy point come up, and then we have another large sell-off. The volume spikes throughout that day were absolutely insane. Now, we normally see this kind of attention in stocks when people are chasing headlines. Now, this is really, really good for people that are willing to invest in the long term of a company. A lot of traders were really happy when they were chasing these headlines because they were gaining massive momentum on these peaks, selling off and taking their profits, while as long-term investors are finding good entry points, but it really doesn't matter because they believe this merger is going to happen. If this merger happens, we obviously know that the EV community is gathering behind these companies. Now, Lucid Motor, not only does it have a great product, but it also has a lot of representatives that have come over from Tesla. Those two pieces combined make me believe that this stock is absolutely a buy. It's something that I will be looking forward to investing in. It's something that I think all of you should keep on your watch list. The second stock we'll be looking at is stock ticker GNOG or GNOG. The company behind this stock is Golden Nugget Gaming. It recently merged with Lacadia Holdings and as a SPAC, it has jumped from around $10 to $20 since its time of opening up on the market. The company looks to take advantage of the boom in the online sporting betting industry. Golden Nugget CEO is Tillman Fertitta. He is an owner of the Houston Rockets of the NBA. Side note, he's also one of the best restaurateurs in the US. He is the sole owner of Landry's Incorporated, so managing Golden Nugget fits right into his niche of being really successful. Golden Nugget looks to be like a safe play in the short and long term on the market. Now, the reason I say that is because in the short term, we're going to see a lot of volatility in this stock since it is new to the market. And this leaves a lot of opportunities for traders as well as short-term investors. Now, for the long-term investors, we obviously know that sports and online gambling is slowly increasing across the US. As more and more states legalize it and more users start to become more online as far as their gambling goes, we're going to see this stock ticker slowly gain momentum over the years. We're going to see large increases in volume as new states pass legislation. This is going to lead to new headlines coming out in the media, and we're going to see that growth over time. Now, I just want you to watch this stock. We might see some volatility in the next few weeks to months as the market tries to figure out where its target point should be at. Now, we have seen a little bit of settling right about at this $20 mark. Now, this is where we closed at on Friday, and we're going to see we had this massive drop off, and then we just stayed steady throughout the day. Now, if you remember, last Friday we did see a little bit of a large market fall off towards the end of the day, a little bit of a buyback, but we're noticing that this individual stock is not following those trends. The reason being is it is so new, it's trying to find where it's going to balance out at. Once we figure that out, we're going to see a steady trend. It's going to be a little bit balanced for a while, and then it's going to slowly start to grow as investors see that this is a productive and meaningful company within the market. It isn't just a company looking to gather headlines. We saw this sort of trend with stocks such as Penn National Gaming and DraftKings. A lot of those companies had some large volatility, but we can see the overall trend is increasing as people realize that this is a larger and larger industry moving forward. Our last stock today is Wolf. Wolf is Petco Health and Wellness Company's stock. They IPO'd last week and jumped 73% in one day. They're an established company who has been in business for 55 years. Now, the great thing I love about this stock is over the last 9 months that we've been in this pandemic, you've either thought about getting a dog, you've gotten a dog, or you know somebody who's gotten a dog or some other pet to fill up their free time while they're either sitting at home from school or sitting at home from work. The COVID-19 pandemic caused the pet adoptions to soar over the last 9 months. This directly caused Petco's revenue to rise higher than ever before. Recently, my family even adopted a dog. The first thing we did was went directly to Petco. We purchased food, beds, toys, and even clothing. A lot of people, when they go in to buy a dog, they don't understand how much it's going to cost. They don't know where to go, so they go to their local store and they ask for some help. That and obviously Amazon, and we know that their stock is doing absolutely fantastic during these COVID-19 times. As far as the actual price point goes, I would say that this stock is a little bit overpriced where it's at $27. I'd want to see a little bit more steady growth before I put my money behind it. I would say we would want to see a little bit of the market flush this stock out, find its price point, and then we should see steady gains. We've noticed with this company, I did say it is an established company. It's been around for 55 years. We would not want to see volatility in their stock going up and down and all around. We want to find that price point that we're comfortable with and then move forward with it. All three of the stocks that we covered today do not have an estimated 1 year price target. I will say though, they all seem to have a bright future. CCIV is a little bit more of a risky play in the fact that the merger might not go through, but this is something that we're all expected um, that we've all expected in the future, and we understand that if it does not go through, they can absolutely move forward with another merger. The great thing about CCIV is that Churchill Capital is not stuck to just merge with Lucid Motors. There are a lot of companies that fill their motto, which is EV, new tech, things that are going to help out the environment. That's basically what they're built around, what they're looking to invest in. And the great thing about that is investors are gathering around behind all of those causes and throwing their money into it. So if they do merge with another company down the line, it might not be at that $18 price point, but there is chances for us to not only get our money back, but to also grow our investment over time if they do merge with another company. Again, Golden Nugget Gaming is more of a market play as trends start to go towards the online gambling. And finally, Woof seems to be a no-brainer during these COVID times when people are really investing into pets, into other animals that they're either adopting for the short time, fostering, or just keeping around during COVID. Now, the sad thing is not all of these pets will be around for a long time. A lot of people have pets during COVID, they go back to work, they realize they can no longer take care of them, so we might see a little bit of a drop off in revenue for Petco as COVID-19 rounds that corner as the vaccine starts working. That concludes the video. Thank you to everyone for watching. If you liked the video, please like and subscribe to the channel. On the other hand, if you did not like the video, hit the red button and the thumbs up button on the video. That just lets everybody know that you didn't like it and that you don't want to subscribe as well. Uh, Hopefully that reverse psychology worked on all of you, but please like and subscribe in the future. I'll be posting more videos like this, talking about some watch list stocks, talking about your money, your finance, and hopefully your future.